Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review, we are looking at the Proxima Midnight Marvel Legends figure from the Thanos wave of Avengers Infinity War Marvel Legends. Wow, that's a mouthful. I think I'm just going to start saying the figure's name. Anyway, this is a movie figure, movie character, and I remember very vaguely that Proxima Midnight was like a traditionally sexy female character, and here we have for the movie either an entirely inaccurate figure or a movie design which does not pay very much homage to the original, because this looks like a dude with boobs, honestly. But maybe the figure's okay, so let's go ahead and get it off the stand and take a closer look. This gal stands almost exactly 19.5 centimeters, which makes him her about 7 3/4. So that's a very large figure for just a standard release figure, which is pretty cool. It's like She-Hulk size, I think. Maybe She-Hulk was even a little smaller. This is a big figure, so that's a good thing. Generally speaking, you're getting more for your money. But like I said, it's either a crazy movie design or an entirely inaccurate figure. And I haven't watched any trailers. I don't know if this character is in the trailers. I'm avoiding them completely because I figure, what the heck? I might as well try to remain spoiler-free for this movie that won't probably have much of an ending. But anyway, I don't know. It's the figure seems like it might be okay otherwise. It does come with one accessory, which is this weird pitchfork spear marshmallow cooker thing. I don't know, but that's what we get. It's got a decent enough sculpt, but no paint on it at all. And then the figure itself is obviously covered in sculpted details, which is not uncommon for the movie figures. You'll see there's texture throughout the entire figure. I bet that was just, it probably really wasn't that hard to do, honestly. It's probably kind of fun for the artist. So it's kind of cool that they get to do that kind of stuff. And of course it translates well to the figure. They do a good job with that. So that's awesome. And then the paint on this figure is not bad. You see there's a lot of line work, kind of anyway. And it's mostly really clean. They did a good job with it. I can't tell, without looking specifically anyway, which parts are painted or molded, so they did a good job with that. Some of the whites are a little obvious, but overall it's pretty well done. The gold's kind of a metallic gold. The white's kind of pearlescent. I only say that because there's not a whole lot of luster, but overall they look really nice. I think the worst looking part of this figure, and again, it might not be the figure, it might be just the movie design, is the head. It's got kind of a soft sculpt, and it really looks like a dude. And then it has these antler thingies that look kind of like ginger. I don't know. It's just weird. It's a really weird design. The sculpt work, especially for the hair, is nice. But I don't know. I can't judge the face because it looks really, really weird to me. So we'll see. We'll see about that. As far as the articulation goes, the head is on your standard joint. So it's got the hinge and the ball peg. The hair is particularly stiff though, so you're not going to get it to lean back very far. Of course, you can get it to lean forward, no problem. And the head sits pretty nicely on there, not too high or anything like that, so that's a good thing. This shoulder pad is connected to the torso, but it does have a little flex because it's only connected in the back, so you can still raise the arm up a little bit. It's not too bad. Of course, full rotation's no option there, or going back. This side, no problem at all, and you can raise the arm up a little bit higher. Bicep swivel, of course, is fine. Double jointed elbow works nicely. And then for the wrists, we have a hinge and a swivel. Same thing on both sides. Different sculpt for the hands, but same wrist articulation. Diaphragm joint is acceptable. It leans back a little bit, leans forward a little bit. That's okay. Side to side works pretty well, and then full rotation. So that's pretty good. Let's see how the hips work. They go out farther to the side than most figures from Hasbro, so that's pretty good. Although there is a lot of gapping in here, but it can be done without it, but apparently Hasbro doesn't want to do that, so I guess this is something we're going to have to live with. Going forward, we get about perpendicular, so that's pretty good. Going back, you get a little bit, and then of course you have your thigh swivel. Double jointed knee works just fine, and then for the ankle, you get really good range going forward, really good range going back, and then you have your ankle rocker, which does go at a bit of an angle, but it does work. Notice very fat round ankles, kind of weird looking, honestly. It's not the best design we've ever seen, but functionally, it does work okay. So ultimately, the figure is pretty okay. The sculpt work for everything except for maybe the face is fantastic. The paint works pretty solid. Articulation's pretty decent, but I don't know. It's a really goofy looking character, and maybe it's the figure, maybe it's not, so I can't really judge that. So I guess I have to technically say the figure's pretty good, assuming that it's accurate. And if it's not accurate, then don't buy it at all because it's goofy looking. But if it is accurate and goofy looking, we have to accept that. And so there it is. So it gets my vote for being good. Maybe. Hopefully you guys get where I'm going. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I have new videos up every single day. We talk about action figures, movies, TV shows, video games, all kinds of fun stuff. So make sure you come back for that. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. And in the meantime, keep collecting.